Yeah. Let me talk my shit. They talking that shit. That's a double dose. Andale, vámonos. They lucky I did not pull up with the check, but they wanna hear it, so here I go. Let me talk my shit. Yeah. Let me talk my shit.
What's up? It's your boy Chucky.
And it's your girl Double Dose.
We've been gone for a minute.
I know.
We've been gone for a hot little minute.
A long ass minute, like an hour.
Yeah, we've been gone for a minute. So anyway, this is our first time, season 3. It took us 3 seasons to finally stream to Instagram. So we're actually on Instagram live right now. I'm really excited about that.
Hello, world.
Mainly I'm excited about it because it took us so long to do it.
It wouldn't work for some reason.
Yeah, but it's working now though. So I mean, that's the exciting part of that.
I know, right? I'm so happy.
I know. So many things have happened since we haven't been on. I've moved. Still in the same place, just a bigger house.
And I've applied to law school.
Ooh. So yeah, we're gonna have, what is this? A felon and a lawyer. We need that. Every felon needs a lawyer.
Double Dose Esquire. So
Double Dose Esquire.
Yes, that will be my my that's gonna be my name, my professional name.
Double Dose Esquire.
Yes, ESQ.
Oh. Okay.
The LSAT was a bitch, and
I bet.
a bitch and a half.
I bet.
So yeah. But I foresee I will have to retake it because my test scores was, I don't even want to talk about the scores.
Well, you brought it up. Come on, let's talk about it.
I mean, when I say I don't want to talk about it, I mean like I need to retake it. Like I'm going to retake it because I'm not pleased with my scores. Like it's a personal point. Now if I get accepted, now one school has already emailed me and said, yeah, no, girl, try again next year. So I'm waiting to hear back from 2 other schools. But yeah, I am going to law school. I'm dragging this dialysis equipment and I'm going to law school.
I finished real estate school. That was something that I did since I've been gone. I finished real estate school. And then after I finished it, I was like, you know what? I don't want to take this test. So I just went to real estate school to meet friends. That's what I've been telling everybody.
I just need to take the state test. Then I'll be licensed to practice real estate in the state of Florida.
Okay, cool. So tonight's episode is about Project 2025.
Yes.
And it was multiple reasons why I wanted to bring this right here up, because I guess a lot of people have not realized what's going on right now in the world and the craziness between Trump and everything. And so it's a lot that happened in the last couple of months. You got Sleepy Joe that went to sleep on live TV, snored on live TV. Don't even understand why. He talking about I was sick. You probably should not have been on TV live there.
But I mean, the thing is that it just confirmed what a lot of us, and mind you, I'm no party affiliate, so I'm not even affiliate. I don't claim a the Democratic Party at all. But it just confirmed what a lot of people have been saying for almost over a year regarding Joe Biden. Is he fully equipped to handle to do this job? And honestly, even in his commentary afterwards, it was almost nonchalant. Like, if I win, if I don't, it's been cool, y'all. Like, and I get it because it is a tough job. It's a job that that ages you.
That 80-year-olds really should not be doing.
No,
and
really, barely 65-year-olds should barely be doing it. But
yeah, I mean, that's the age. That's around the age where people start retiring anyway. I don't think that we should be having these people running the country, seeing that they grew up with Jim Crow. But that's my own personal opinion.
No, I mean, and don't get me wrong. I don't disagree with that. I believe that, first of all, I believe in term limits. I believe in age limits. After 65, your mental acuity is going on the decline. And that's just backed by science. That's not me picking at older folks, because I love old people. That's not me making any smart remarks or anything about them. It's just when they get to a certain age, their mental acuity is not there.
The biggest thing for me that I don't understand is how everybody keep on putting this Biden as being this old man, but he's only 3 years older than Trump. Literally 3 years. They're both of them. If either one of them fall and die, they'll say they died of old age. I'm just saying. But who am I? But a me voter.
I mean, and my thing is that the way everybody harps on Joe Biden's age is like, and they make it okay. So this is my thing. Joe Biden, in my opinion, this is strictly opinionated. In my personal opinion, Joe Biden exhibits these signs of just plain old clear dementia. Donald Trump shows the signs of sundowners. Sundowners is dementia. However, it only affects them when it's dark, when it's nighttime, when it's time to go to bed. Donald Trump is around lights constantly. Like for the debate, he was surrounded by studio lights, synthetic lighting. So mentally, he thought it was the daytime. That's why he appeared more sharper than Sleepy-Eyed Joe. Sleepy-Eyed Joe is just going through dementia. If you've never sat with an older person in their 80s and 90s, that's what they do. They just sit there and they about to go to sleep. So he's exhibiting those signs, and I mean, really, to me, both of them exhibit those signs of dementia. That's just my opinion. Why nobody is picking up on that, I'll never understand it.
I can agree. Both of them do have a level of like mental. They're not mentally capable of taking care of themselves. So I don't think that they should be running the country. But the thing is, right now, these are the only two viable candidates that we have. And I mean, the Democrats are been asking Joe Biden to back out of the race. But the thing is, if he backs out of the race, what are you just handing it over to Trump? And Trump is really pushing for this Project 2025.
Oh, wait, time, pause. You know, he's denouncing that he ever even knew about Project 2025 now.
Yeah, but it's on video that he literally has been pushing it.
I know. Listen, we know. This is why I said sundowners. He probably said it when it was a bunch of lights around, and then as soon as the lights went out, he started talking about 1925 and what cars was like back then. So again, I really think,
my biggest thing is
younger people. We need younger people.
We need younger people, and we need younger people to vote. We need younger people to vote, not in just the big elections, small elections as well. We need younger people to like they, instead of using TikTok platform to make money and everything else like that, use your TikTok platform to promote what's going on right now in the US, because the thing is, a lot of things is going on is making us go backwards, and nobody understands that. And Project 2025 is bringing us way back, like the 50s,
like damn near slavery.
But can you tell us a little bit what exactly is Project 2025?
Project 2025 is a manifesto pushed by the Heritage Foundation. The Heritage.
You pulled it up and reading it, or you just going off your brain?
Both. But I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong, but I could tell that you weren't reading anything.
No, because I was trying to pull up something, because I was going to say something about particularly about local county voting. So that's why when you kind of caught me off guard, but I knew already about Project 2025, and I was spitting off the brain because I don't have sundowners or dementia. I had a nap and I feel pretty damn good. I feel
You'll have dementia or sundowners yet. Okay.
yes.
All right, but what is Project 2025? If you can read that really quickly while I do something.
See, it's a collection of conservative and right-wing policy proposals from the Heritage Foundation, to reshape the United States federal government and consolidate executive power and excuse me, and consolidate executive power should the Republican nominee win 2024 presidential election. It proposes reclassifying tens of thousands of federal civil workers as political appointees in order to replace with people more willing to enact the next Republican president's proposals. It asserts that the president has absolute power over the executive branch. Project 2025's critics have criticized this as authoritarian Christian and nationalist plan to transform the U.S. into a
Sound out slowly. Dyslexia kicking in.
autocracy. Many legal experts have said it will undermine the rule of law, the separation of powers, the separation of church and state, and civil liberties, which I don't disagree.
I do believe that Project 2025, so far as Trump is really, really proud that he took that during his time that he got rid of Roe versus Wade. But Project 2025 is way more beyond that. That's defunding education, free education, so far as
it's getting rid of
public schools. Yes, getting rid of the Department of Education. It makes using the U.S. military to use brute force on U.S. citizens, so far as like if they're when they're what is it called? What do you call when they march?
What you mean when
people band together and protest? There we go. See, look, we got the sundowners and dementia. They say that they got. But
we had today.
Yeah, we did have naps today. That is sad. How do we get here? Apparently, naps are the most exciting thing to happen in the day. But the biggest thing is that we need people to vote. I mean, I do understand a lot of people want to vote for Trump because they feel as though while he was in office, everybody got that $1,800 or whatever money they got from the stimulus. They think that money came directly from Trump. It did not. He actually halted it because he wanted his name on a check because he wanted stupid people to think that the check came from him, which he had nothing to do with it. It was Congress. But yeah, it is surprising me more and more every day. Like literally, people are not as smart as I would think people should be.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, because what's scary is that I recently participated in a voting drive to try to get people signed up to vote for free, and a lot of people rejected me. A lot of people rejected signing up. One person flat out said, "Yeah, I just don't believe in voting at all." And I was like, "Oh." And legally, by law, I can't infringe on their right to not vote because it is their right, their legal right to not cast a vote for anybody. So and also it's not for me to push voting, so to say, or the idea that they should vote. But what I was able to do, I was able to, give them the information, hey, at least learn about the local voting and the local polls, and aside from presidential. But that's what's more alarming to me, is that there are a lot of people, young folks, that are opting to just not vote at all. And that is so scary.
There's a lot of people that think that their vote doesn't matter. And which I do understand that when you're voting for things because you want something to happen a certain way and then you end up losing. But the thing is,
in the grand scheme of it, what, like, okay, the whole student loan forgiveness thing. My student loans weren't forgiven, but a couple of other folks that I know, part of their student loans was forgiven. Did Joe Biden lie? No. Student loans was forgiven. It just, I didn't fall in that number.
It wasn't for everybody. So, I mean, and the other thing is, since Joe has been in office, he's honestly made more jobs for African Americans and more people of minorities and whatever color you are. Their job rates are up. So far as what is it called? Debt deficit is down. Yeah. There's a lot of things that have happened, a lot of things that he has done. Sorry, there's a gnat. There's a lot of things that he has done. Dementia. There's a lot of things that he has done that literally has changed the US. I mean, granted, I'm still pushing for whoever wants to give us free healthcare. I'm still pushing for whoever wants to make school year round. I got kids. I'm tired of seeing them.
I can't with you. Don't nobody want to go to damn school year round.
I want them to go to school year round. Please go to school year round. This is irritating. This summer break, they eat you out of house and home. But real talk. There's a lot of things that I would like to see our country move towards. But the thing is that we keep having these senior citizens that are in there that aren't looking not looking of where the country can go. They're only looking they're looking in the past of what has changed, what's been done back then and how they changed it. They're not looking to change anything for the better. Just my own personal opinion.
We'd move a lot faster if we get Clarence Thomas ass out.
We would. I mean, if they, I can't say that because if I say that, it's just wrong.
What say? I don't know what he's trying to say. Get rid of Clarence Thomas. That is one piece of shit that needs to be off the Supreme Court because he is terrible. It's like he wakes up and just says, you know what? How can I fuck over America today?
It's not even fuck over America. How can I fuck over black people and America all at the same time? Because that man right.
And it's like, brother, did some black person, male or female, did they do something to you? Do you remember them? Because if you tell me their name, I'll find them and I'll whoop their ass. Anything to get you to stop turning on black people. Like, damn. Like, bro, you just, I forgot the latest thing that he's done. God, mental acuity. I forgot the latest thing that he's trying to push and lead now to get rid of. First, he'd been trying to get rid of affirmative action for whatever. No, it wasn't him. It was an Asian guy that pushed for affirmative action to be gone, and now affirmative action is gone. Thanks a lot. And then Roe versus Wade is gone, but that's because Obama and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, which, God rest her soul, but also I hope she slowed down. She kind of tap dancing in hell a little bit because her and Obama could have put their nominees in the Supreme Court seats, and we would have had the controlling vote.
That is definitely true. And the thing is that what was that? Who was that lady that was dying while she was in a
Ruth Bader Ginsburg, RBG?
She literally was dying from an ailment for a long period of time. She had cancer and did not tell anybody, because when you tell somebody, she would have to step down. But yet she's decided to hold the seat until she died. That's not it. I don't think anybody, if I can't have my job until I die, I don't think anybody else should have their job until they die. Just my own personal opinion. Is at some point you need to tell these old people, okay, just sit down. Let somebody else that's younger take the reins. Like Jasmine, what's her name? Jasmine Crockett?
Yeah, Jasmine Crockett. I like Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, I do too. Like Jasmine Crockett, and or like the two the two black African American Democrats that are on this on what is it, Supreme Court of Tennessee?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The two guys.
Yeah, or them.
About.
They're guys in their 30s, but the thing is that they have more progressive thoughts than some of these senior citizens. Yes, I just slapped myself. It's a gnat. I have no idea where it's coming from. It just keep coming around.
It's just you do it so random. That's why I'm like, I'm sorry.
It just randomly goes by. Look, there it is again. But yeah. I that's just my own personal opinion. But granted, like I said, I could be wrong. My voice is not for everyone. And everybody has their own right to believe in whatever they want to believe in. But if you're following Trump, I'm just letting you know that is the new age Hitler. You may not want to go that way.
It's so scary how delusional those Trump supporters are. It's so scary.
They about as delusional as Miss Netta.
It used to be funny. It used to be comical to a point where it's like, whatever, but it's low key kind of frightening. And it's like these people have the right to vote. Like these people have the right to whether they write his name on the ballot or whatever, they have the right to cast a vote, and that's what's so alarming.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about Republican Party members. I want to be clear in my speech. I'm talking about Trump MAGA supporters. That's who I'm talking about.
It's like they literally follow his dirty draws.
And like it was even more so scary that the fact that they give money to this man. Joe Biden has sent me emails requesting $5, $10, $25. I delete them shit so fast. I have never contributed.
He asks for money like a crackhead. Like let it be 3:00 in the morning. $2. You got $2?
$2, $5 to save our democracy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Not at 3:00 in the morning. Go catch your ass to bed.
Oh Lord.
I have never given financially to any candidate, whether it was
I can't say that.
It was a judge.
I can't say that. I've donated when the Barack Obama campaign, when he first ran the first time. I didn't vote for him the second time, but the first time I did. Barack Obama, I went by his campaign. I volunteered in his campaign. I was on his grassroots campaign thingy in Chicago. I was on that. And I did the door-to-door things and everything else like that. And then after he did that first term, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this shit again. Yeah, this is not the person I voted for. Like, I have no idea who this man is. But I mean, at the end of the day, people have to realize people tell you what they want you to hear, literally. That's their job. But the thing is that it's your job to do the due diligence and so far as looking in their past, see exactly what they stand for.
It's our job as the constituents to hold them accountable.
Yep.
If you said you're going to do X, Y, and Z, like for example, local county judges, if you say that you're going to implement programs to keep kids from going to jail and you have not done the first program or more kids have gone to jail, it is my job as a constituent to say, hey, XYZ. It's my job. That's what we're supposed to do. That's why you're not supposed to be just loyal to any one candidate. I've never been, even when Barack Obama ran, the only reason why I even remotely stood in pictures and stuff like that was because they was giving out free t-shirts and I was in college and I wanted a shirt. That was the most I did.
Yeah.
And from then on, because 18, 19 years old in college, fast forward was it Obama? Oh wow. Now that I think about it, Obama and Trump have been the only two, and Biden have been the only three candidates that I've been eligible to vote for, and not one of them have I ever contributed financially to. I've actually been on the begging end.
Can I please get $5?
Can I get a shirt? I like to collect shirts. I don't have my Obama Women for Obama shirt anymore. I don't know what happened to that shirt. I really don't know what happened to that shirt. But I had that shirt because
we had back down one of them boxes.
It is. We had a bus to take us to the inauguration, but you had to pay to go to that. I was like, shit, I can watch his ass for free on TV. What the hell I'm gonna pay to go watch him in the cold in DC, in the cold at that? No, absolutely not. So no, I didn't do that for Obama. I didn't do that for any sitting president, and not even for any city, local, whatever the fuck. I ain't never did no nonsense like that.
We need another nigga like Bill Clinton. That motherfucker got head in the White House.
We were babies. We barely.
We need another Bill Clinton.
No, I mean, statistical wise, yes, we do. I mean, was he good for the Black community? Absolutely not. He was terrible.
He was terrible for a lot of things. I was really hoping that Hillary would run again, or attempt to run again. I think that our country really does need a woman president. I think we need something to go opposite of what we always have been going towards. Because I mean, like if you go look at all if you look at all the presidents that have been presidents, majority of them have been related.
Yeah.
So the thing is that I think we need something different. We need something outside the norm than what we normally get. We don't need a failed businessman that is now a felon to run our country. And the thing is that he can't even travel to most places because they don't allow felons. He can't go to Japan. He can't go to Canada. He can't go anywhere in Europe. Most of the islands he can't go to. And then the thing is, he gonna go to Puerto Rico thinking he in a whole nother country because he don't know.
But he just don't know. I want a president who is not war hungry.
Well, the thing is, every president has their war. I understand not being war hungry, but every president has their war. And granted that it's not always ideal and it's not always something that me personally stand behind, but every sitting president has had their war. And the thing is, for some odd reason, however that war turns out or whatever happens during that war, a lot of times that helps them get reelected the next time. I mean, Trump, what did Trump have a war?
Yeah, it was Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for some reason people seem to fail to forget that he was in office when Russia invaded Ukraine.
I forgot.
What?
I forgot. Went right over my head.
Oh no, he was in office. Now, how much aid he sent to Ukraine, I don't recall. But yeah, he was in office when Ukraine got invaded by Russia.
So, just to segue this into the delusional part. I just want to. Only reason I'm talking about them because it's current news. I don't really care how Radio and his caretaker is doing, but Miss Netta, whoever that Hillary person is, they are invested in their life.
They are overly invested. Oh my God! Like, okay, I told you yesterday what time it was. I was in the bed at 10 o'clock yesterday morning. I was watching Hillary's live at that time, 10 o'clock yesterday morning. I was still late getting on their live. Hold on. I was still late getting on their live 10 o'clock Saturday morning. Me and you talked on the phone
for 8 hours.
For 8 hours.
And they were still doing it.
They were still on live at 7 o'clock last night.
So I just looked this up. Just to backtrack just a little bit, because I was curious how much did Trump send for aid for the Ukraine. He sent over $10 billion why he wasn't sitting in office in aid of help to help Ukraine. Yeah, that is I mean that's almost around the amount that Biden has sent. So I don't really understand exactly how people are saying that, because that is
I don't see
51.2 billion.
I don't see how people are trying. The thing is, what irritates me is that people try to separate them like they're doing something so different, or like, oh well, Trump, Biden, XYZ. Well, hello, they both done equal damage.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. Pick one. Pick a poison. It doesn't matter. They both have done equal damage. Stop trying to infantilize one and demonize the other. Like, that's the problem I have. If you're gonna do it, make it equal. Both of them ain't shit.
That is true.
Both of them ain't shit, and both of them is not. I wish I had the damn.
Would you mind having a celebrity president like Jay-Z, Taylor Swift? Hell no.
No.
These people don't even help the community, and they have money now. How would that help us out as a country, seeing that these people right now have millions and literally doing nothing for the poor Black or poor communities around the country? Other than Beyonce saying, I'll take your welfare check if you come and see me, you come see me live. Are people selling food stamps just so they can go see Taylor Swift? Mm-hmm. They haven't done anything at all to help communities. And then the thing is, it makes me angry because these same celebrities will send money overseas to another country. They'll send money over to other people that they say are struggling, when we're right here in the US and people are right here struggling every single day.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, like, Jacksonville, Florida, the north side of Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, it's finally starting to see new things and everything else like that. They're building a Target over there, but how many years did that take? That, like, Jacksonville needed that like years ago. And granted, what is the Gateway Shopping Plaza? Like, Jesus Christ. They put a Burlington over there in the dilapidated area.
We still have a severe homeless problem, and now that the Supreme Court has basically enacted that that you can criminalize homeless people now. We have a severe homeless issue right here in Jacksonville. So, I mean, the people that you listed off, I mean, they're not doing anything now. They can literally make a difference now.
Well, this is something now. This right here is something now. This is something that happened today. Trump has said that he is going to bring back stop and frisk when he gets back into office. Is one of the things that he wants to bring back in the first 90 days is stop and frisk. And stop and frisk made it so
they got rid of in New York. That's a state thing.
Yeah. Well, Trump wants to bring back stop and frisk. I said frisk. But the thing is that if you do that, who's that going to hurt? What community is that going to hurt the most?
Black and brown communities.
Yeah.
Black and brown people, persons of color communities, because I don't see nobody stopping and frisking nobody in Eagles Landing.
They not.
Sorry, that's
and the thing is that you're gonna have more police officers in poor communities stopping and frisking people or things like that, and it's gonna hurt them altogether.
I mean, you already got police officers who harass the homeless people for fun right now.
Mm-hmm.
You already got that happening now. If that is stop and frisk but the thing is, stop and frisk is a state thing. That is a state thing. I don't see how he can implement that. I don't even see how he can push that, because if a state says no, I don't want to do it. Because if that's the case, then a lot of states are just choosing to not allow people to do it. Sorry, I started going. I was finna go off on a tangent about abortion.
Yeah, it's my right to choose if I want an abortion or not. I'm just saying. And
that's
I now identify as a Caucasian white woman. It was hard for me to get here, and I want y'all to accept me, but that's how I identify now.
Shut up. I just feel like an abortion it's my body, my choice.
My thing is that
if I have to sustain its life, then that means I get to choose if I want this thing to live on or not. It doesn't matter, whatever.
But you have TED mom. When those trad moms, what do they call them?
Trad
moms. Trad wives. You have trad wives that believe just because when you become pregnant, that baby automatically he needs to see light. But the thing is that who takes care of those babies when nobody wants to take care of it? Because I'm just saying, I'm a foster parent. I am. So who take care of those babies when nobody wants to take care of those babies? What happens then? Where do we go? Where do we move from that?
My thing is nobody ever stops and thinks about the mother when they claim that, when they stop her from getting the abortion. Oh no, we'll be here to take care of the baby, blah, 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 blah. Nobody ever stops and think, how is she going to cope with dealing with this new life? Because now this new life is 100% dependent on her. And then when she does decide, you know what, I am not the best fit person for this job. Why is she demonized and damn near criminalized for even having the thought, you know what, this ain't my job, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. This ain't my job. This ain't, like I like what do they call it? The safe boxes for the babies. I prefer that than the moms driving off the side of the bridge.
My only thing is that I support that as well. My only thing is everybody cares about the baby before it's born. The world is already overpopulated by 3 trillion people. So what is going to happen to that child? Who's going to raise that child if the mother can't do it?
Yep.
Because these people don't even want babies. They don't even want babies to be aborted if they're born from incest. And some of those babies come out completely dysfunctional, or could literally have. They may have a huge amount of health problems. Who's going to take care of that?
I've seen it twice so far, and I may be wrong for having these feelings, and that's fine, and nobody has to agree with me. I have seen in 2 separate instances adults with severe disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they were born. I don't know what their parent structures is. That's not my point. The point is that I see these adults. They're older than me. They're like in their 60s and their 70s, and the mother is, by the grace of whatever you believe in, is still hanging on, taking care of that disabled child.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever stop and think how that child is going to fare if that mother is no longer alive? Nobody ever stops and think. That's the cruel part to me.
Mm-hmm.
To me, an abortion, and I'm not saying that, disabled folks don't deserve to live. I'm not saying that at all. Please don't think that. But I also have,
because we both disabled. We're both disabled. I'm just letting y'all know.
because I look at it like, and don't get me wrong. And before anybody asks the existential question, well, how would you feel if your mama aborted you? I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't want to be.
I wouldn't know nothing about it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go back to a flea or whatever I was in before.
Exactly. Whatever life I was before, that's what I'm gonna be continue as.
And the thing is, the other thing is that these people aren't thinking about, because these are the same people that want them to change the rules on birth control or stop birth control. A lot of times people take birth control because they have POC, what is it?
PCOS, polycystic
PCOS. Or
polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Or they take birth control because they heavily bleed, or they take birth control for many other reasons. And the thing is that sometimes birth control is put in effect so that it can save somebody's life. And nobody thinks about that.
Yep.
And that is like the biggest thing. But anyway, back to where I was going at before when I went left. When it comes to Miss Netta and Charles, can we please just boycott them as a united front and just stop talking about them? Because these two people are delusional. Like Miss Netta literally has a mental issue. I swear to God. For some odd reason, she thinks she's like the well, he thinks because they said they're not trans, they just cosplay. So so it's like with him, like I just think that they are mentally unstable, and for some odd reason we're just pushing them farther and farther, and we're giving them more and more clout when we really shouldn't have. I'm sick and tired of us making retarded, stop Jay, I did not mean to say retarded, but slow people famous.
It ain't better.
Because radio, I'm tired of seeing him. I got off social media for 2 months, and still I got back on social media when day before yesterday, and still you still see these two idiots literally on my timeline. I can't even block them because I block them not to see them. Somebody else posting something. Please, can we just boycott them as a country?
I'm just somebody else, y'all.
Please, because Jesus, Lord, I'm so sick and tired of seeing them. I am. I'm so sick and tired of seeing their face.
My thing is, I'm sorry. The first thing that popped in my mind was that picture you sent me where they said I knew the face matched the ass.
Oh yeah, because that's the reason why was it Gold's plastic surgery didn't post it, because all the bumps that he had on his ass.
Somebody shared the picture talking about I knew the face matched the ass. And this fool sent this the shit he be sending me 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, bro, go to sleep. Oh God. But no, I think Charles is done with it. But I think Charles is done with it. I think Charles, he just going along with, with Miss Netta. But I will say I thought it was hilarious that Miss Netta got on social media, told the big ass lie, talk about, I don't know if we're gonna be doing announcing. We're just going to walk the red carpet
for the BET Awards, for the people that don't know.
Award show. Bitch, who are you to think that you gonna walk that you don't nobody know you off of social media?
Nobody knows. People won't even know you if they don't have a phone. That's my thing, and that's my only take from that. And I gave them their 2 seconds, and I'm done.
You so silly. Y'all, he's so serious too, because he
what?
About giving them their 2 seconds. I mean,
yeah, there's 2 seconds that they're done.
I mean, my thing is the lies. That's what I find so interesting, is the fact that Miss Netta can sit there and just lie like that. Like, I've always been kind of leery of people who can just lie. Like, you don't have no moral compass. You don't feel bad about your lies or nothing like that. You just
it's the same thing with Donald Trump. It's literally the same exact thing with Donald Trump. They literally, I don't understand. This man had literally would say something and then recant take back the words that he said, even though it's on video, and his voters are still going behind him trying to sniff his ass.
Well. He means this, he means that, and what? Hold on, time out. He said exactly what the fuck he meant because he said it. Stop trying to pussy pop out of his speech. Like, I hate, like, that irritates my soul. Like, I'm a person, if I said it because I meant it.
He says everything that he means.
If I said
And the thing
it,
is, people always think, oh, well, he meant something better. I don't see it.
he ain't mean nothing better. His old goofy, his old confused ass knew exactly what he was saying or doing.
We're moving backwards, and for some odd reason, I believe we're going to go in the same exact pace that Mississippi's in. They for some reason they stuck backwards. No matter what they do to climb forward, they just go farther and farther back. And that's my biggest.
And their education is like on the decline.
Yes. Oh, and my other thing is, why does the 10 Commandments need to be in schools? I need somebody to answer that for me. Like, why does 10 Commandments need to be in schools? Why?
I don't understand that neither, because everybody is not Christian.
It's not even that. It's the fact of the matter. Nobody lives by the 10 Commandments. Why does it need to be in schools?
That's true.
Nobody. It's not one person. It's not one person that can say they wake up every morning, they live by the 10 Commandments. Because if you do, I'm just letting you know you're lying. You're lying. Because it doesn't happen that way. And then bringing prayer back in school. But how? Okay, are you gonna use a prayer for everyone? How exactly is your prayer going to work? If there's many different religions.
You know what's gonna get them when, and I love it when they do this, when the Satanists come in. When the Satanists come in, because you got to include their belief system too. They don't believe in the Bible, or their belief of the Bible is different. But
yeah, their Bible is different.
I find it hilarious when Satanists come in, baby. Everybody stop. They stop it. It don't pass nothing. It's like, never mind. I don't even want to do it no more. That's what for God. It's like they throw their hands up. Never mind. Because I think it was in West Florida where they were trying to implement the Bible as a what you call it? Oh my God, as a required study, as a required book for a elective class. They was trying to make it a mandatory book, and it was being pushed by by a conservative conservative black woman. I forgot her name, but it was so funny when the Satanists came in, baby. Everybody shut everything down. You ain't heard a peep nor push about the Bible being the standard book in West Florida no more. When the Satanists came in, they shut it down, because them Christians, them real Christians, nope. I don't want my influenced by the devil.
You remember the time I was living in Jacksonville, and there was some Jehovah's Witnesses came to my door, and I opened the door, and they said, "Have you heard the good word?" And I said, "Satan got my soul," and fell down to the floor, screaming and hollering, and they just walked away. It'll be one of those moments, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be my child that goes to school and be like, "So,
I actually listen to.
Are we gonna do Satan prayers?" Who?
Jehovah's Witness. Like, you remember? Okay, I lived on the 3rd floor of an apartment, and it was like in the middle of the summer one year, and these ladies climbed all 3 flights of them stairs and was like, "Hey, have you heard a good word?" No, what is the good word? Oh, you're interested? Yeah, ma'am, you just climbed 3 flights of stairs in 90-degree heat. I want to hear everything that you have to say, because we get that word across. So what is the good word? Because me being a Jehovah's Witness, I'd have threw them pamphlets on the steps and kept pushing it.
We don't have Jehovah's Witnesses where I live. We have Mormons. We have Mormons that come around on bikes with their black shorts and their white shirts and the ties, and they come around, and they do it all the time. But it'd be funny to me. They come to the door and be like, we came here with this book that you can read. It's called Tomorrow Something. I have it upstairs. And they were like, have you heard the good word, the good word of God? And I'm like, no. What is it? What words did he give you? Because why couldn't he come to me directly? He knows me. My number hasn't changed.
You so
My number
stupid.
hasn't changed. I had the same number for the last 9 years. Why didn't he call me?
You so
Well,
silly.
sometimes the Lord used a shepherd. Well, he didn't have to use a shepherd. He should just he just came to me directly. We talk on a regular.
I just finished talking to him. What are you talking about? You
Oh
want me to
my
call him
Lord.
back? Stop. Better yet, let me start 69 him.
oh, oh Lord. But yeah, that's my biggest things. And I'm Project 2025. I think that the people that are going to vote for Trump are the people that are poor, the people that want change in a monetary way, people that believe that
They're stupid.
hmm,
They're stupid.
yeah, but he said that himself. In order for him to get elected, he will prey on the stupid and the lame, and that's who he got. And people that really that have really extreme race issues are the people that's going to vote for Trump, and that's the truth.
The
Because
people that
people,
are racist, that don't like nobody, that only like other white people. See, Chucky won't say it because Chucky is nice. Racist white people who only want other white people to have white things, and they don't want people to have other things, because they feel like if they have other things, then they're not going to get anything.
and that is true. Um, it's just sad. But the thing is that we're in 2024, and people are still as racist as they were in the 60s. And the thing is that with Trump, they don't even try to hide it anymore. And yes, Kendra, yes, that is right. Yes, racist, and they hate women. They believe that, but the thing is, women vote. Women follow him because these are these trad wives that don't believe that they should work. They should not do anything. They should just be at home taking care of babies and taking care of their household.
And there's
And
nothing
they
wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But everybody doesn't want to do that. I find that mentally and physically exhausting to take care of children all day long. Like that's and no lie. I love children. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I love children. I kill a brick about you. But I find it mentally exhausting to sit there and take care of children, babies all day long. It just and I like to play with them and Google Gaga. All right, going back to your mama now. And that's where I am mentally. I can't handle taking care of a baby all day long. Me and the baby be sitting. You walk in the door, me and the baby crying.
For me, I love children. I love children a lot. And the thing is that I don't see. I want 21 kids. I do. It's something I've always wanted. A little look on your face was like, damn, ooh. But I want 21 kids. I've always wanted 21 kids. But everybody doesn't have that same mindset. And you can't force somebody to be a mother. You can't force somebody to be a father. Hell, foster care can show you that. Just foster care. Or these children that are out here literally in the 3rd grade can't read. It can show you that. Everybody's not meant to be a parent. Everybody's not meant to bear children. It's just how the world works. Just because you can have, sorry, that was bacon. Just because you can have kids does not mean that you should. And that's the biggest thing that people need to understand.
But you got these trad wives that, and it's not just trad wives. You got these weird ass women. It's these weird ass women that believe that because they can't have kids, you should have a child, and whether you give it up for adoption or not, that's irrelevant. But you should have a child, and that's weird as shit to me. And they say it in like little sweet words, like, "Oh, if I had the ability, I wouldn't waste it, or you should have a baby." Like they say it in silly, like my word. I look
at it. Kicking in. I look at it this way. And
Mhm.
this may be very, very mean, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings.
Fuck your feelings.
You no, I'm not gonna say fuck anybody's feelings because they have their right to their feelings. But the thing is that everybody, okay, just saying, you're trying to have a child and you want to have a child and you want to have a child with this person. And just say you do believe in God. Maybe you're not supposed to have a child with that person. Or maybe you're not supposed to reproduce. It may be some divine power, the reason why you're not able to. And which it is sad and it's hurtful because I understand some people they really do want to. Maybe you just have to look at it at different avenues. Maybe adoption may be better your route. Maybe doing foster care may be better your route.
Or
Because
IVF.
or IVF, but you can't force somebody to be a parent just because you can't have something. That's wrong. You can't force somebody. And then the thing is, who's going to love that child if that child is born? That person doesn't have a loving bone in their body.
Mm-hmm.
How is that going to work? Did I freeze?
Yes.
Oh, hee hee. I look funny.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
But yeah, go ahead, Double Dose.
I'm sorry. It's so funny. But no, I wholeheartedly agree that and you know what? I want to say this, and I'm going to tread carefully on this, is that when Chucky had said that, it's not meant for you to have kids with that person. Did some people ever stop and think that, maybe you were meant to parent other kids? Like maybe you were meant to be a foster parent and not be a birth. Did you ever stop and think that you might die in the process of giving birth? Like, and you won't be there to even raise that child.
And that's my other biggest thing too. I'm just saying, I don't understand how people be like, choose the baby's life over mine. You just met this motherfucker. You may not even like him. Her. Don't choose. I can make another one. Save me first.
Look, Chucky already know. Save me. Damn this. You who? You don't know this baby? Can this baby crack a joke? No.
You so crazy talking about can this baby crack a joke.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, whoever thought.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry, my Alexas were going off. But yeah, that's my own personal belief in that. But the thing is, like I said, it's my own personal belief. Do not take it to heart. And if you are trying, maybe just look at other routes. There are a lot of babies out here that needs homes. There's a lot of kids out here that needs homes. And majority of the kids that needs homes, only thing they want is just love. And maybe your love may be something that may save a child's life. Just think of it that way. But yeah. I'm also selling sperm if anybody wants it.
What?
I'm selling sperm if anybody wants it.
Wait a minute, tell me. So can you sell your sperm outside of an agency?
Yes.
Really?
Only thing you do, you go to the bathroom and jack off in a little cup, and then they use the cup, and then they use like the little diaphragm thingy, the little what's it called? It's a circle thing. Yeah, diaphragm. They pour it inside of there. You close it up where it receives no air. They put it in, and they let it sit there for like 12. Some people do 12 hours. Some people do 8 hours, and they have to lay down with their legs up. Yeah. It does help if the woman is aroused and wet, but yeah, or if the woman could orgasm, it helps the sperm find the egg. Yeah, it's hard out here for a pimp. I'm selling sperm, $500.
Do you see the look on my face? Like when the doctor told me double dose, you're not gonna be able to have babies. Oh, okay, no problem. Are you going to try? No, I'm not going to try anything in the future. No, I'm good. I'm so good. No, I told because I'm on the transplant list. I told the transplant doctor, I said, yeah, I'm not one of those people that's pining for a baby, so I'm good. She was like, well, maybe you should look at birth control alternatives. Ma'am, there has not been a single soul up in here for a while. So I can promise you, unless it's the Holy Spirit and I'm finna have the second coming, I promise you, you ain't got to worry about me having no babies.
Okay. So what else did we miss out on where we were going for like these months that we were out?
Pause for all my nerdy people, who is tuning into House of the Dragon? Who is tuning into that? Let me know, because I need my community of people, because Chucky does not watch House of the Dragon.
I can't get into it.
He didn't even watch Game of Thrones.
No, I
So
didn't.
let's start there. Now, don't get me wrong. I was late. I came about season 4 to Game of Thrones, but I came a little late, but I'm still a Game of Thrones fan. And now, have I read the books? No, I've not read the books. I do not have time or the energy to read the books. I just have not.
I tried to listen to it on the audiobook, but it just put me to sleep. I love my audiobooks.
I know, but oh my God, House of the Dragon. Woo, it is so good so far. And we can always do a subgroup and talk about it. But I am Team Rhaenyra, Team Black. No, green is not good.
If you all are looking for a good audiobook that will keep you laughing and keep you on the tip of your toes, Walking in My Truth in These Streets by Jennifer Lewis. When I tell you that book is absolutely gold. I don't understand why it's not on any bestseller list. Yeah, Walking in My Truth in These Streets with Jennifer Lewis is great. I love it.
I like Jennifer Lewis.
If y'all looking for a good audiobook, just let y'all know. I'm an audiobook nerd. It's literally what I do majority of my time when I'm not talking to double dose. I'm listening to my audiobooks. I listen to my audiobooks in the shower, while I drive, everywhere I go. That's what I do.
He does audiobooks. I do journaling. I have like 4 journals that I write in consistently. Like, this is my current one right now. And this one is it's not time to give up, it's time to make lemonade. So I like little cute little sayings, and I put my little tabs and stuff like, shut up. And that's just because I have a lot of thoughts. I got to get them out. And yeah, that's how I do. Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, I do read. It's just certain things I just like. I'm reading the book I am reading is about the Tulsa Massacre. It's called The Burning. It's about the 1921 Tulsa Massacre. So that's the book that I'm currently reading right
now. Also, where was I going? I was going somewhere. I forgot. See, look, the sundown is getting my ass. Alzheimer's.
I-95.
Oh, Lord. But no.
I could take another nap.
I really, really want people to talk about, because we're going to talk about this Project 2025 all the way up to the election. We're going to be talking more about the election. I believe they have one more debate that they're going to do. We're going to work on trying to see how we can stream that live on our page. Also, our website is coming back. So we're going to have a link on there once we get it back up so that people can register to vote. What was that?
What?
I don't know. You put up a finger.
I put up a finger because I wanted to bring up what's homegirl name that she was a guest on our on one episode, Jasmine Sherman. She's running for president.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
We can talk about it, honey. Like, you ain't got to make a face.
Huh?
We can talk about it.
Talk about what?
Why are you making a face?
Because it.
Just say what you're thinking.
I'm trying to find a nice way to put it. Jesus. She is running for president. She doesn't have a shot within a bull's ass of winning. But she I want to see her stand up. Every time we see her, she's laying down. We have not seen her stand up at all. And I'm thinking her legs don't work.
That's mean.
No, it's not me. You told me to say what I was thinking.
But that's still mean. Just because I said
Every time she literally, the last debate, she was streaming it from her cell phone. I mean, from her phone or whatever she was using. And she had the TV, and for some reason she was debating while they were debating. It didn't really make sense at all. I was like, if you're running, why you just ain't go there? But I'm guessing she don't got enough clout or enough money.
Well, you got to have money to run a presidential election, and she is taking donations. So like if you go to Jasmine Sherman's page, I forgot her running mate's name.
Don't donate.
What you? I'm not
donate.
I'm not donating.
I know. I was telling the viewers and listeners. She don't got a cows. She don't have a chance.
I mean, no, she may not have a chance, but this does bring up the point that I'm trying to make is that we should not have just this two-party system. We should have it where it's and I forgot what affiliate she is, but we should have it where it's more people have the opportunity to run for president and not just as a Democrat or a Republican.
And I believe that they should not pay the presidents as much as they pay them.
I can agree with that because you're living rent free. You live in a house for free on the taxpayer dollar. Why do you have a salary?
Yep.
You fly in the plane. Your everything is free. You should not have a salary. Now, when you get out, if you want your retirement, that's fine, but it shouldn't be, $400,000 a year.
Hey, Rachel. Two-party system, two wings of the same bird. It should not be that way.
It should not. And
we should do. What's that bird that got all those wings, or is it a dragon?
I think you think about a dragon, honey.
I think I'm thinking about Pokemon. Sorry, I went on I went and left loop on that one because I think I was thinking about Pokemon.
Them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
I wanna be the very best
that no one ever was. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. But no, I don't know. I'm just really, really scared. I'm scared for my children. I'm scared for children that are in custody or foster care. I'm scared for foster parents. I'm scared for where our country is going. I'm just terrified because the thing is that if we keep allowing them to erase the past, the present is just going to repeat. And it's we're heading that way. We're heading that way like fast. And the thing is that we have young voters that can vote, but their attentions are more on other things. So they're not voting, and it's going to hurt us. Yeah. It's going to hurt us really, really bad. We already probably not getting Social Security. And granted, I want to retire at 40. That's only 5 years away. Oh, my birthday next month. Yay. But Rachel and Kendra, y'all can take me out for drinks for my birthday.
You so silly.
I'm gonna need a DD.
My thing is that shoot, I had the thought. Like what I'm scared for not just young, like younger voters or what have you. I'm scared for I was going to say, I want to say women, but I'm also scared for people that are in the LGBT community as well. Like the thing that that trips me up with people is it's like, do y'all not realize that we are literally one Supreme Court vote away from going back into, you know, not only slavery, but women not being able to vote?
It's
Not being
that.
able, hold on, time out. Not being able to have credit cards, debit cards, banking. Like
Oh, I'm sorry. You said credit cards and banking and everything else like that. Has anybody noticed that the US is trying to make it to where it's only one credit card for everything, right? You do realize that Capital One just brought out Discover. Capital One just bought out Discover. And then the next thing that Capital wants to do is buy American Express, but I don't think they'll be able to do that because American Express is kind of global and they're a lot more. But it's supposed to make it easier with the cannot think of the name of it. I'll come back to it. But yeah, they're literally like everything just becoming more and more difficult for everyday living people. Oh, sorry. You can say something. You're just staring.
Oh, because you were talking.
I know. And then I forgot what I was talking about.
You say that.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Like try to segue or something. You just
I was trying to, and then my brain just went to stop. My brain just went to
and then had the nerve to catch your attitude talking about, well, you're just staring at me. Well, you just stopped talking. Like what? Anyway, any damn way. Y'all, I love y'all. It's been real. But I'm sorry. Yes, Chucky, I'm wrapping us up because
you're wrapping us up because of what?
I'm wrapping us up because it's getting past our bedtime.
No, it's not. But it's only 9:03. We're here in the central part of the US where I'm at.
You're in Central?
Yeah, I'm on Central time, Central Chicago time.
Oh, okay. I'm Eastern.
Well, my birthday's August 14th. Whoever wants to take me out for drinks, please do that. I'm being sober until then. I'm gonna try to, drink a lot of water.
We like Strawberry Alley, y'all.
I do not like Strawberry Alley. I do not. That food is disgusting. If anybody know, I live in Clarksville, Tennessee. And Strawberry Alley is a restaurant here. Do not go there for their brunch or nothing. Their food, it has no taste or flavor. Have you ever had fried chicken that tastes like air? I have. It was with my chicken and waffles. The waffle was like a Frisbee.
Time out, y'all, and he bragged to me when I visited them. When I visited him, he was like, "Oh, we're gonna go here. You're gonna love it." I'm like, "Okay, great." I could tell off rip because I got the fish. I could tell off rip. First of all, this grease is old that they cooked this fish in, and this fish was fresh 3 days ago.
Oh, anybody see my new septum piercing? It's a little mustache. Wee. I saw somebody on TikTok with it. And I was like, oh, I want that. And I went on Amazon and found it. Yeah. Also, I stopped buying shit from TikTok because them bitches right there be lying, making it seem like those products be nice and they all everything they be doing. I don't know who be paying them, but them bitches, that shit don't work. I got that mop. They'll mix the dirty water with the clean water. Whole mop melted. How the hell a mop melt? Because I use hot water when I mop my floors because that's just what I'm used to. But whole mop melted. It was horrible.
When you told me that, I was like, it melted. I'm like, are you sure? Like, do you mean like it just got overly heated? Like, because you threw me off.
Health score.
What's that mean?
What I heard. What does that mean, Rachel? I don't know what that means. But yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna be coming back. We'll be back every Sunday for the next 19 Sundays, and then we're going on another break.
I don't know when
it's not really 19.
I don't know when we're gonna take y'all. We're gonna get on a schedule of when we take breaks.
I needed a break though. Oh, Strawberry Alley, 71 out of 100 health score. Ooh, for real? Oh, that is horrible. We should look that up first. Okay, next time I'm coming to you for restaurant. Restaurant. But no. We do need we're going to be back. A lot of things happened was the reason why we was off. I was having problems with my anxiety. My anxiety and sleeping and everything like that. And I didn't want to come on here and try to pretend to be happy. I wanted to wait for my inner self to heal in order to come back to you all. But yeah, we did miss you though. We missed you a lot.
I just had health issues with my kidney stuff. Like this past week, I was just sick, and my numbers have been off, which is not good. So I have an appointment this week with one of my doctors to discuss my numbers and to change my fluid fill. So because my peritoneal cavity gets filled with a dialysate solution. And so they're thinking that they need to increase it. So the more dialysate solution, the more cleaning I need to get done. So that's basically what they're saying. But this past week, I was sick as a dog. I could barely walk. I slumped over. And thankfully, my therapist just so happened to see me and was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No." And before I could get the word no completely out my mouth, I had them fell over on the bench and they had to wheel me to the back because I was just that sick. So
yeah, we haven't been here. We've both had health issues. We both had mental things that was going on, and when we come on here, we like for us to show our best or be our best because we come here to make you all laugh and to inform you about things going on in the world. And we try to gear to things over 30. And a lot of times, that's the other reason I brought that up, about my mental health issues and things like that. Because a lot of times you never know what somebody's going through. You don't. You really, really don't. And yeah. Well, we're going to wrap up this podcast for tonight. So that's just one kind of
See? But see, when I try to wrap it up, I'm wrong because he was ready to fight me when I was ready to wrap it up. And then he cuts music on while I'm talking. Like he's so disrespectful. Y'all see the disrespect that I get, and I don't deserve that. I don't treat him like that. Don't dance with him. Don't dance. If you dance with him, yeah, go to hell. So rude. That's y'all.
Good night.